if you ask most people about their hierarchy of values, odds are honesty is gonna be pretty high up there. But I don't think that's actually the case anymore. Increasingly, people find honesty uncomfortable, which is weird because it really shouldn't be. Honesty is what allows for communication, and communication is the thing that makes our society's relationship and every other system we are a part of function. I think a part of this distaste for honesty comes from misappropriation, because a lot of people use the guise of honesty or constructive criticism to be straight up cruel to others, and that's not what honesty is about. That's really not what honesty should be. Honesty should be the basis of all communication, of every relationship. It should come from a place of care, not criticism. In the absence of honesty, relations with other people have essentially become superficial alliances, where we group together as a sort of tribe and then agree to never say anything the others don't agree with. This creates weird dynamics where if somebody is part of multiple tribes, as we often are, then they will say one thing to one tribe and another thing to another. This new system and the absence of honesty, they do not promote kindness. What they promote is diplomatic behavior. But if you know anything about diplomacy, you will know that the gifts and the golden jets don't really mean that the other party is rooting for you and hoping for the best. It just means that they have something to gain. People have become accustomed to these alliances with no basis in reality. There is no underlying connection between the people other than the fact that they protect each other and they feel safe with each other. Even if that safety can disappear in a blink, because while all the other parties are swearing fealty, they're crossing their fingers behind their backs, just in case they need to abandon this group and cross to another. The truth is, if you really value honesty and you want to find people who are truly compatible with you, you're gonna have a hard time in this system. I don't really want to be part of the world where the only way to learn what somebody truly thinks is to get it through an external third-party source, right? I don't want to have to interrogate everybody in the circle to know what somebody thinks about me, because they would only say it behind my back, and I don't want to have to act on words which don't really have any commitment or meaning behind them. I want the words to mean something. So far I was relatively unlucky on that front, but I'll maintain my efforts, and maybe one day they'll pay off. It's interesting, the more time I spend preparing for a topic, the worse it probably comes out, or at least, well, there's less footage and there's less to work with. So I don't know how much this whole effort is gonna pay off. And I'm not really somebody who believes that effort is enough. I think it should be balanced with results. You can't go on effort alone. You need to sometimes achieve success as well. I've been putting in a lot of effort into other aspects today. I had my longest training session yet, 2 hours and 35 minutes. I've hit multiple PRs. I came back home, I refilled on protein, and I passed out. By the time I was up again, the sun has already come down. I had to find a place with some semblance of light, even at this hour, which was a partial success. There is some light, yes, but most of it is my phone. I haven't come up with a better solution. I haven't really come up with a better solution yet. The wind is my enemy as usual, making sure that I look as bad as possible, even though it's not really necessary to sabotage me any further. But what can you do? My gym membership is about to run out, but I think until I get a better hang of this, and until I recover a bit from today's workout, I might have to put the video recordings first, get that routine in order, and then try to rebalance everything after. I think my goal for the final videos is probably around 10 minutes each, probably like 6 to 7 minutes being some topic I found interesting at the time, and the rest being just like a diary entry. But it seems I'm still struggling with the selection of topics. Most of the ideas that come to mind require at least a couple weeks of research and preparation, and this daily format really doesn't allow that. So I'll either have to push more into the diary element or try to find a way to generate simple enough topics for these daily videos. Either way, I'll have to figure something out. With enough time and effort, surely some sort of results will come, and my own abilities should also improve. So I'll just have to wait until more videos come out and I learn more things along the way. Maybe this video will give you some sort of an impulse. Maybe it gets you to think more about honesty in your own life and whether you truly value it like most people would say they do, or do you prefer the comfort of more or less innocent lies.